Russian President Vladimir Putin has articulated a theory of victory in Ukraine, which hinges on gradual, creeping advances. He believes that Russia can prevent Ukraine from conducting significant counteroffensive operations and win a war of attrition against Ukrainian forces. Putin asserts that Western support for Ukraine is finite, and Russia can outlast it. This strategy is predicated on sustaining offensive operations with minimal losses and leveraging Russia's numerical manpower advantages. Putin's approach involves gradual territorial gains, assuming Ukraine will not retake occupied lands, allowing Russia to maintain its theater-wide initiative. Putin indicated that Ukrainian strikes on Russian territory with Western-provided weapons do not cross a Russian red line that would trigger nuclear escalation. Despite previous threats, Russia's nuclear doctrine only allows use in exceptional cases. Ukrainian forces have struck military targets in Belgorod Oblast since early June 2024. Western and Ukrainian actions have crossed Russia's supposed red lines multiple times without significant Russian response, suggesting these red lines are largely rhetorical. The West must maintain its commitment to disrupt Russian operations and support Ukraine's use of Western weapons to strike deep into Russian territory. Putin focused on addressing Russia's labor shortages during his speech at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum on June 7th. He proposed a 10-point plan to boost the Russian economy, emphasizing the need for increased labor productivity and the importance of migrant labor. Putin highlighted that Russia lacks a meaningful migration policy and needs skilled migrant workers familiar with Russian culture. His plan includes improving education, automation, and the use of artificial intelligence. These efforts aim to prepare Russian citizens for a prolonged war in Ukraine by enhancing economic stability and labor productivity. Putin framed Russia's economic challenges in a positive light, urging citizens to make personal sacrifices as the war in Ukraine continues. He claimed that labor shortages result from record low unemployment and stressed the need for pensioners to work beyond retirement age. Putin proposed annual pension increases starting in February 2025 to incentivize continued work. He also highlighted Russia's superior aviation and armored vehicle technology, claiming a significant increase in the production of military and civilian goods. This framing aims to rally public support by portraying economic hardship as a patriotic duty. Putin continued efforts to delegitimize Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky by portraying him as an illegitimate leader. He cited selective articles from the Ukrainian constitution to claim that Zelensky has unlawfully extended his term. This narrative aims to undermine Zelensky's authority and bolster Russian claims of illegitimacy. Putin's statements are part of a broader strategy to destabilize Ukraine politically and discredit its leadership. This information operation seeks to sow divisions within Ukraine and weaken international support for Zelensky's government, thereby aiding Russia's strategic objectives in the conflict. Putin introduced his children and those of other senior Russian officials at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. This move likely aims to prepare them for future high-profile roles in the Russian government. The public appearances of Putin's daughters and other officials' children are part of a broader strategy to present them as knowledgeable and authoritative figures. This effort seeks to solidify their positions within Russia's political landscape and ensure the continuity of leadership by the next generation. These actions highlight the Kremlin's focus on grooming future leaders amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. The U.S. Department of Defense announced a $225 million security assistance package for Ukraine, including various military equipment such as Hawk air defense systems, Stinger missiles, and armored personnel carriers. This aid aims to bolster Ukraine's defense capabilities amid ongoing Russian aggression. Additionally, French President Emmanuel Macron announced that France would provide Ukraine with Mirage 2005 fighter jets and train Ukrainian pilots. These international efforts reflect continued Western support for Ukraine's defense against Russia. The sustained military aid underscores the West's commitment to countering Russian advances and supporting Ukraine's sovereignty.